Ciao ragazzi, Bruno here for Inter Worldwide, and again, 2 seasons in a row, match day 38 means more than anything to Inter yet again, coming down to the last match of the season. And what can I say? Like it was stressful enough last year watching that Inter Lazio match, and it's gonna come down to the exact same thing. Now Empoli, they're just come out of the relegation zone and they don't want to go back into there, and this match means as much to them as what it means for Inter. Now, in saying that, Inter do host Empoli at the San Siro, and regardless of if Spalletti has a job or not at the end of the season, regardless of if Perisic, Icardi are going to be a part of the team or not after the end of the season, this match needs to be fought tooth and nail, and it's not something we can rely on luck getting us through. We're hosting them, that is a positive, and look, I'm never the optimist, but I can't see us losing to them. We did beat them earlier on in the season, but in saying that, this match means a lot more to us right now. My prediction is a 2-1 victory to Inter, but that last half hour will be biting our nails. Fingers crossed we get it locked down. Fingers crossed we can secure that position. But in the end, it's going to come down to that 90 minutes and how our boys play on the field. Hopefully the next video I give you is celebrating our Champions League. Fingers crossed. Thank you. Forza Inter Worldwide, and let's cheer these boys home.
What is going on, guys? It's Mario here with Inter Worldwide. Quick prediction for this weekend. I'm stuck between two different things. I'm low-key a fan of Empoli. It saddens me that they're in the relegation zone because I love how they play, even though they seem to just not find a way to win. But they seem to be figuring it out sometimes. So like last weekend, they won 4-1 with Torino. So that tells me a couple things, that they're still in it for the relegation battle. Don't count them out yet. And because of the way they play, they sometimes play beautiful, and then a couple stupid shits happen. They let up 2 goals, morale's defeated, they lose the game. Story of their season, pretty much. But when it all clicks, they put 4 goals on Torino. So I can see the game finishing 2 ways. Either 4-2 for Empoli, worst case scenario, or, as I said before, we come out with like a 2-0 win, just controlling the game, you know, keeping it simple and clean, not getting countered, because I feel like our defense would be up for the challenge that Empoli would bring. But it just all depends on if we can finish or not, really. If we can create the chances, they'll go in. Guaranteed something will pop in. If we score 1, we can score 3. 3 could turn into 5, for all we know, with the way we've played at portions of the season. But I'm going to hope for a 2-0. Or we lose 4-2. Worst case scenario, but slowly feeling the 4-2. Sorry.
Buongiorno, buonasera, wherever you're watching this from. This is Leon checking in from Brooklyn for Inter Worldwide. Just a quick recap of the news for the week. Milan Skriniar has signed with us till 2023 and sent his agent packing in process, showing he wears the pants in that relationship, and we've been released from FFP restrictions. Bad news, John Mario got sent home, and the ongoing telenovela known as Mauro Cardi is still there. The match Sunday was one to forget, as Spalletti was outclassed and outmastered, and we got trounced 4-1. Not a good result going into this week. A lot of concern against Empoli, who are the in team of the season so far. While they have a good 3 wins, their last 3 games, it has come versus Torino, Sampdoria, and Hemi Viola, who, with the exception of Torino, haven't been playing great. And before that, they lost their last 2 versus Bologna and Spal by 2 goals each game. So good results, not great results. take your feelings out for Icardi and put that aside. For me, I'm putting my lira on Raja, Politano, Perisic, Brozo, Skriniar, and who would not count Vecino out for getting the job done in a match like this. If last year we went to the Olimpico against a very informed Lazio and got the result, I feel at home versus in front of our fans versus this Empoli side who was fighting for death, but it's the same result for us. If they get relegated, us losing Champions League spot is the same as being relegated as well. I see our boys getting it done. I see a 3-1 result for us. We're going to come out firing all cylinders. We're going to get this result, and we'll finish 4th place and be in the Champions League next year.
So ragazzi, Ian here for INTER-EMPOLI. Just wanted to give my prediction on our upcoming match, last match of the season against Empoli. A match which we'll have to win, unfortunately. Thought it would have been qualified by now, but I guess we've seen what's happened. The draws have killed us. Against Empoli, it's very important to qualify. I mean, you could lose 50 million out of the Champions League, but I'm positive. This time last season, our fate was in our own hands. We had to go to Lazio on the final day and win. And this season again, our fate is in our own hands. So I think our players will come out and perform this game. I think it's going to be Inter 3, Empoli 1. Goal scorers for Inter, Icardi, Nainggolan and Politano. Fingers crossed. Forza Inter.